Today I'm going to show you how to make a classic flan recipe that's smooth, creamy, and topped with a rich caramel sauce. It's the perfect dessert that's easy to make, so let's get started. The first step is to make the caramel. To a heavy bottom pot over medium-low heat, add about a cup of sugar. Let it melt slowly until it turns a golden brown color. Gently swirl the pot to ensure that the sugar melts evenly. You can stir it gently occasionally to prevent the sugar from burning, but not too much or it will crystallize. Flan is very similar to Guyanese baked custard, but there are a few differences. The most obvious being the caramel topping. There is a difference in texture as well. Guyanese custard tends to be a little bit more dense and firm, and the flavoring is different as well. Apart from the fact that the Guyanese baked custard doesn't have the caramel, we tend to use more warm spices like nutmeg, which does give it a distinct flavor. But one thing that they do have in common is the fact that they are absolutely delicious. I will have the recipe to both linked in the description box. Now that the sugar has melted completely, pour it into a baking dish. Swirl it around to evenly coat the bottom of the pan. And you have to do this immediately because the sugar will harden very quickly. And I'm using an 8-inch cake pan, but you can also do these in individual ramekins, which makes for a beautiful presentation just as a little individual dessert. Set it aside and let it cool as we prepare the custard. In a large bowl, add 3 eggs. Beat the eggs until well blended. And if you're interested in making this recipe, I will have it linked below in the description box, or you can head over to my site giancancoke.com. And now it's time to add in the other ingredients. This is a super easy recipe. What you're going to need is 1 can of sweetened condensed milk. Add a can of evaporated milk and also vanilla extract. I'm using vanilla bean paste, but either one works. And mix it all together until smooth. And that's pretty much how simple this recipe is. All it takes is just 5 ingredients. And flan is easily customizable. You can make it with coconut milk. You can also mix in pumpkin puree and cinnamon to make a pumpkin flan. You can do a coffee version with espresso powder. The possibilities are endless. Now place the cake pan into a larger 13x9 baking dish. Slowly pour the mixture through a fine strainer directly onto the caramel coating. This step is key to ensure that the flan is silky and lump-free. Using the strainer will remove any egg solid or any lump that might remain in the mixture. This might seem like a hassle, but it's totally worth it as it guarantees a smooth texture. Now it's time to create a water bath. This will help the flan to cook gently and evenly. Now carefully pour the water into the larger pan until it's about halfway up the sides of the cake pan with the flan. You can also do this while the pans are already on the oven rack to prevent spillage. Bake in a preheated oven at 350 degrees for 55 minutes or until the flan is set but still slightly jiggly in the center. Remove it from the water bath and let it cool for about 4 hours. Then it's time to unmold. Let it cool in the fridge overnight if you prefer it chilled. To serve it, run a knife around the edges of the flan to loosen it. Place the serving plate on top of the cake pan and then quickly invert it. And this is the most nerve-wracking part. Gently lift the dish and you'll have a perfect caramel top flan that's ready to serve. And I just like to slice it into wedges as though you're serving a cake. This is a super easy dessert that is impressive every time. The creamy texture and rich caramel are absolutely divine. If you've enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.